Alright, so we're going to need to start here. You can click on Projects, and then you'll see Work Scope Proposal would be the next step after it's been modeled and put to contract. It'll eventually show up here. It takes a couple minutes, but then you can go to any of them really. Or whichever one you're looking for. These are a bunch of them. You can do like we do with our beast to sort by different options. These all are waiting to be put to contract to go through the process. You can unclick that and you can go to the ones that would be the next step that I'll show you, as I'll show you. Anyways, so work scope proposal is where we're at for eligibility screening. Or work scope proposal actually, but we're going to carry this video through for that and eligibility screening. So you can click on this one, and this, so this is IENA. You're going to want to look to see if there's any other work being subbed out on the job. So I usually do that by pulling up the work scope, looking to see if there is asbestos or an oil tank removal, and there is not. So that means this is my company's working on the project alone. Otherwise it would be my company's using a subcontractor, and then you got to put in the name Vetco or whoever James, the asbestos guy's company is. Once you have that, send now, and this is the next step then. That was the work scope proposal, and now this is the complete eligibility screening. Complete eligibility screening. Click on that. This is what's called the eligibility screening tool, or EST for short. Love the acronyms. And then now we also want to pull them up in the beast for now. Eventually, obviously, the system will be a little better. And so we know what type of, or you can look to see, okay, they're getting the Hemi. So I either look in the beast or on the work scope. A lot of times we'll be doing it ourselves and putting this on the work scope, so we won't know, but Kip did it, and he's awesome. So it's on there. So this is a Hemi. Again, this drop down is for Cool Homes or any other rebates, but not the LIPA rebate. That comes up later. What loan will the homeowner use? This homeowner is in Deer Park, so it's no financing. Otherwise, we have our on-bill and smart energy loan. What is a primary? If you do on-bill or smart energy, you then have to select EFS as the lender. They are the lender for on-bill or smart energy loan, and they're the only option. So nice and easy. In this case, though, it is no financing. What is a primary heating source? Fuel of the home, not propane, it's usually oil. Especially if it's an LIGH. See FET. Does one company provide both electric and primary heating fuel? That's almost always no, unless it's an electric home. Who is electric provider? Long Island Power Authority. Here now I go to the client's account, get the utility usage. This pops up, and here's the account number. I'm going to pull it onto my other screen so I can see the account number and type it in. That is efficiency. You like that, Whitson? You like that? And you can bring it back because you'll need it again at some point. Now, it's time for me to check in for my flight tomorrow. Is any heating? Hot water equipment switching fuel type? I believe so. I believe not. That's a different job in my shop. No. So it's easier. If it is, as you'll see in my nice explanation to the right, all the way to the right of the screen, in the learning section, then if you do hit yes, you have to select, is it heating, is it DHW, or is it both? And then you need to select what is it going from, normally oil to gas, and oil to gas. But it's not. So it's easy. Is a homeowner LIPA customer? Yes. And this is where the LIPA rebate, I told you at the top, it would come up again. And LIPA, man of my word. Oh, this is fun teaching you, doing a video for you with lots of fun. Anyways, man of my word, we now need to see, are they getting a LIPA rebate? They are not. Thank you. Hit. So it's a no and a no. Clearly, do they have central AC? We just say yes and then get the 1500. Or if they're a wall, mini split, you say yes and they get the 500. In this case, it's no and no. Nice and easy. Then what I do as well, and I didn't mean to sign off, let's get ahead of myself, is I like to look to see, since I was here for the account number, I can also quickly check that they signed it on 8/14, so that's the audit date. Click 14, click OK, and this section here is just a verification for that extra little rebate we get if we're subcontracting, just to make sure we answered it correctly. So it's a quick double check, and then to continue. It's a processing, and now it's not getting a loan, so this is all correct. It's not getting a LIPA, so this is all correct. And now we want to double check the NYSERDA is all right. And this custom miscellaneous measure, whenever it's a custom miscellaneous, and this will be for lots of anything that goes in the custom or extra sections in the RHA, we need to say what it is. 150. Double check on the work scope what it is. Attic vent. The attic venting doesn't currently work, even for the loan. This will let you know if it's going to get the loan. I spoke about this just yesterday with Nora. Once you do map it, they call it mapping. You need to map what it is. You can come down here and re-verify. And in this case, it still doesn't get the NYSERDA rebate, the HEMI, which we know. If this was the loan and it was health and safety, then this would all be green. This would have been red, and then that would turn green. If it's health and safety, if it's attic venting, it wouldn't. And we need to then give Nora the project ID number and the name, an email saying that it wasn't working. And we're going to want to keep doing that. Just what I like to do too is just do a quick screenshot. Send that out to Nora. She'll get all the information she needs. She'll see it's not working, and hopefully they will get this all up and running so we can hand this off from us to Hazelnut. Anyways, it's good. That fan obviously doesn't get it either. Chimney cap, chimney liners, they are not working for the loan either. She knows it, but we will just keep sending her info as it comes up. Click continue. And this is then, if HIP already didn't have the number on here, where we would get the HEMI rebate. As long as everything that was marked that should get the HEMI was green, this will be right. If it's everything is the total cost of the project, you'll see that that's only things that were marked as being eligible. So if this is a loan, that is a problem because it wouldn't be figuring out everything that's not currently working in the portal to get the loan. If that makes sense, it should. It would come up here as being, whether or not it gets it. And so that's where I've been doing the pro forma anyways. They're coming along to where it works, but it's not quite. And if it's not working, we can still just hit continue, but we need to do the pro forma to make sure on our end anyways. But in this case, it's just the HEMI. We got our HEMI amount there. How does it do? He said a lot more. Not sure why, but I'll trust him. And what's it say? Continue. So, and you gotta hit submit, and then a lot of times it says there's an error. Hit submit again, then it's gonna say it's already submitted. and then you just X out, and you're gonna have to reopen one. In my case, I just hit that, and there's another one, and it's gone through, and that's it. Bye bye, Woodson.